I trade every single dollar this week. Here's what I spent in a week of living in Atlanta on a budget. Let's get right into it. So, of course, I have my budget workbook right in front of me. This is my expense tracker. And this is what I use to actually write out all of the transactions that has cleared through my banking account. Now, every single day that I spend money, I come over here and I write everything down. Now, I like to budget by categories. This just allows me to stay on track when it comes to my budget. I have 7 different budget category. Hence, that's what you see the colors on the workbook about. So every single color on this workbook represents a budget category within my budget. That just works better for me. You can do it however you want to do it, but I find that budget categories are a little bit easier, and then it allows you to only focus on that category than focusing on a whole lot of different other things. Now let's get right into all of my budget categories. I'm going to tell you exactly how much I spent in each one of those categories, starting off with my first category, which is my savings. Now, I'm listing these categories from the most important to the least important. That's just how I spend money. That just works better for me. As long as I know that I'm saving money, I feel like it's okay to spend a little bit of money too. So this week in my savings, I didn't save any money. And the reason why I didn't save any money is because all of my savings are on automatic draft. I have everything set up on automatic draft. My retirement, my investing, and my personal savings actually comes out before I'm actually paid on payday or whatever, before money is even deposited into my account. I have money going into those areas, but this month is going to be the last month I'm actually funding my personal savings, and I'll be sharing why in another video, so stay tuned for that. So $0 was actually saved this week. The next category is my home category, and this category is pretty much just like my main bills. This week I had to pay short-term disability, which is $82.44, and then my life insurance, which was $13. And usually the life insurance come out on the 3rd, but I think because it was the holiday and stuff like that, it pushed all the way back to the 8th. So this week in the home category, I spent $95.44. The next category is food. I'm just gonna look away. I'm just gonna look away when it comes to the food budget, because you know your girl be eating up the budget. You know your girl be buying her a smoothie bowl. You know the girl be buying her some frappes. I did have 2 frappes this week. One I paid with the McDonald's reward points, so I had so many points I was able to get it for free. And then the other one, my the lady on my route, she gave me $30, and I didn't realize I had cash in my wallet. And when I looked, and I was like, oh, I got $10. So I went and got a frappe today actually. But that's not where all of the money went. The money went on barbecue. The money went on Tin Lizzy. I've been hanging out with my co-workers. I've been having some margaritas. I've been enjoying life, and I just have been eating up the budget. I'm going to be completely honest. I have been eating up the budget, and y'all know we have family coming in next week, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to eat up the budget again next week. So this week I spent $149.64, and I haven't even went to the grocery store for the family next week. I'm gonna be doing groceries. I'll probably go to the grocery store on Monday and pick up stuff for the house just in case. Well, I know they're gonna come over, and I know we're gonna cook, so I'm gonna need extra food. So I think the food budget is done. Let's just try it fresh next month. Let's just call it quits right now and just start fresh next month. How about that? The next category is gas, and I've been doing really good on gas. I've been going to work and bringing my butt home. This week was my long week. I had to work every single day, Monday through Saturday, and I only got 1 day off this week, which is Sunday. But it's all good because I'm off all next week, and I'm super happy about that. Hopefully I won't be driving all around town. This week I spent $39.25 on gas, which I usually budget $50 a week for gas every single week. So I stayed up on the budget there. So I kind of feel like this budget may end up balancing itself out, being that I haven't been spending a whole lot of money with gas and stuff like that, because I'm budgeting $200 this month, but I don't think I've been going over the budget. I think I went over the budget last week with gas, because I did do a lot of driving around. I be trying to do content. I'm going to the thrift store. I'm, going to get something to eat. But this week, since I had to work all week, your girl didn't have time to stop nowhere. it was home and work. So $39.25 on gas. The next category is subscriptions, and I only had one subscription to come out of my checking account, and that was Google Stories. So that was $1.99. So pretty good there. Super excited about that. The next category is debt. Now, I did send $200 to debt, and that was because I did get paid from LTK. I actually got paid from LTK 2 times, but I be forgetting that they send it to the PayPal account and not directly to my checking account, and I have to transfer that money over. So when I checked my PayPal account, I saw that I had 2 LTK deposits, and your girl, made about $225 from LTK. Plus, I cashed out on my Stand store with my budget workbook. I don't know if y'all know or not, but I sell a budget bundle to help you basically get in control of your finances. If you're ready to pay down debt, I have a debt tracker there. If you ready to start building your emergency fund and start saving your money for something, I have a savings tracker there. If you're ready to just generally start budgeting, I have a budget bundle that has my budget workbook inside of it, as well as a budget spreadsheet, as well as the debt tracker, as well as the savings tracker to get you started on your budgeting journey. I'm gonna link it down below in the description box just in case you are interested, because girl, everybody need to be getting in control of their money. No matter how much money you're making, no matter how less money you're making, no matter if you are not making any type of money, if you're trying to get in control of something, you need to be planning it out. And the only way it's gonna happen is if you sit down and actually check in with it. So I'm gonna link it down below. It's not expensive at all. $20.25 for 2025, because I'm trying to look out for y'all. Like, this budget workbook, I have been using this since 2019. When I say, it's a simple, it's easy, straight to the point. It's not all that, pretty and all that type of stuff like most, budget planners are. It's just basically straight to the point, and you can see exactly where your money is going if you follow every single thing inside of it. So I love that for you. Go ahead and get control of your finances. Check out the description box down below, because there's where it's going to be. $0 was spent on debt. That's basically what I'm getting to. $0 was spent on debt out of my own personal money. Now, when it comes to me paying off debt, and this is the reason why I'm kind of like pausing my savings, is because I feel like I'm saving money, but I'm not getting the debt down quick enough. Like, I am tired of seeing this $3,600 of Discover credit card. I'm tired of seeing this collection account. I'm tired of seeing these student loans, and I'm eventually going to get tired of seeing this six-figure debt in this house payment. And I'm just trying to get it paid down, and I don't know why I'm just so fixated on just saving money and not really paying off the debt. I just use the side hustle income, or the money that I make on the side with content creation. That's the money that I actually use to pay down debt. And sometimes it's $200, sometimes it's $300, sometimes it's a $500 over here and stuff like that. But not all of that money is my money. I have to split that money 4 ways. I have to split that money 25% for taxes, because taxes are not taken out of that money, and I have to put that money aside. I have bills and expenses for the stuff that I actually, use. So I have to put money aside for that. I also have to put money back into the business and go out and get products so I can do reviews and, stuff like that. Or I could just continue. I don't necessarily have to go out and get products, but in order to make money, sometimes you have to spend money. So I use that money to buy, new clothing, or I go thrifting, or I go spend money on a new tool, for the business and stuff like that. So that's the money I use as well. And then last but not least, I use the last 25% for myself. And for myself, I mean that's the money that I actually use to pay off debt. And it'd be like a little tiny amount of money, $100 here, $200 there. So this time when I got paid from the LTK, I just put money aside for the taxes, and I just put the remaining portion towards my collection account, because I wanna get done with this collection account this month. And so I didn't pay anything towards debt out of my own personal money, out of my job, but I did send $200 to the collection account out of the money that I made on the side. So that's the reason why I'm gonna be pausing my savings. But make sure you check out that video, because I am going to do a video on it. The next category is funds, or my sinking funds. And the only thing I spent money on in the sinking fund is basically back to school. I thought back to school was on August 1st. I just checked the calendar again, and it says they go back to school July 30th. And I'm like, why they keep going back to school in July? It's still technically the summertime. Like, these kids need to go back to school after Labor Day. Like, that's when they need to go back to school. But I know y'all are getting tired of your kids sitting at home, eating up all the food, getting on your nerves and stuff like that. So you probably are ready for them to go back. My son has been with his dad, so I've been having a kid-free summer, and I have been enjoying it. Not even gonna lie. And he said that he's, you know, playing football and stuff like that. So that's probably gonna be another expense that's gonna be coming out of our pockets. And back to school, I ordered him some uniform shirts, because at his school they have to wear uniform shirts and uniform pants Monday through Thursday, and they have to be the ones from the school. It's not like you can just go to Walmart and pick up the color. It got to be the ones with the logo on it. So that was $45 for 4 shirts, because he said he wanted yellow shirts this year. He still have green ones that he can wear, but I also got yellow ones this time. What else did I get? I got him some Crocs. He's been asking for some Crocs. You know, these kids, I don't know, they go to school lounging. Like, they go to school in their Crocs. So I do got him some sneakers, and then I also got him the Crocs that he wanted, as well as like the Pokemon little things that go in the Crocs or whatnot. I got him some socks. What else did I get? I think that was it. But those little fidget things that goes inside of the Croc, they were almost more than the shoes. So that's the reason why the price is so high on the back to school budget. So this week I spent $205.89 on back to school. Now, the only item that I have to get is just his book bag, which he wants a Crocs book bag. I already did that online. Matter of fact, when I get off this video, I'm probably going to go online and actually order it, because they was giving me a, what was it, a 10% discount, 20% discount, and it came up to like around $59. So I'm getting the Crocs book bag, and then I just got to get him some uniform pants, and then I got to get him some regular jeans. I have been picking up a little bit of stuff from the thrift store, as you guys know, but I still want to get him some brand new jeans as well. Probably like maybe like 4 or 5 pairs of new jeans, and then we're gonna be done for back to school. And I got to get him a haircut, or his dad may do the haircut and stuff like that, because usually that's what he do. And of course, his dad gonna get him some stuff as well. And matter of fact, now that I think about it, I should take the Crocs out of the budget, because his dad actually said he was gonna send me the money over. So I gotta wait on that. But right now, technically, it's out of my pocket. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in the budget. And then when his dad send the money over, I'll just change it then. But the total spent this week living in Atlanta on a budget, y'all. Drum roll, please. $492.21, which is lower than what I spent last week. Last week, your girl was looking like around, what, $2,900? I mean, it was just unbelievable. It was just too much money, as I would say. If you want to see how I budget my bi-weekly paycheck, I'm going to link it after this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.